The 2024 KPMG CEO Outlook shines a light on the thinking of CEOs in Ireland and around the world. From business confidence and geopolitics to technology and securing the best talent, we take a look at the ambitions and concerns of CEOs, beginning with the economy. CEO confidence about the three-year prospects of the Irish economy is at 90%, up marginally from 87% last year.
We've seen over the last number of years against different levels of economic challenge that Irish CEOs have always remained pretty positive. What's even more interesting though, I think, is when you look at the view of the Irish CEO on global economic development, and that's become a good deal more positive, growing from 60% to 80% confidence in the global economy.
Almost two-thirds of Irish CEOs told us that they have already adapted their growth strategies to deal with more complexity. For example, supply chain worries feature here and worldwide as a top 3 risk to growth.
In our survey, what we call out are 3 areas of increasing complexity. The first is in relation to international trade, where that is becoming more complex. We are seeing a reduction of globalization, and the impact that has is causing challenges and complexity for CEOs. We're also seeing, unfortunately, an increased risk of global conflict. And last but certainly not least is the growing gap that there is between the pace at which technology is developing and the regulation designed to enable technology in the right way. And that of itself is causing CEOs challenges as well.
Our research reveals that CEOs in Ireland are prioritising adopting Gen AI, with over 3/4 of respondents telling us that it's top of mind ahead of any other issue. But we've also uncovered real concerns. Almost 9 in 10 report ethical issues as the biggest challenge in implementing Gen AI.
I think it's really important that we go back to the fact that Gen AI is so far up a list of priorities for strategies of a CEO, with 3/4 of people calling it out. I think just reinforces CEOs seeing the real opportunity in that. But it needs to be combined with a program to transform how people operate. I think trust is fundamental to enabling technology and to making it a key part of a company's strategy. And I think that's why CEOs are calling that out as a significant priority. We find in working with our clients, our own trusted AI program is really important to them in making sure that they get the right start with the right data. And with Gen AI is where that trust agenda becomes crucial, right? Because one of the key components of a Gen AI strategy is a data strategy. It's being able to capture, to store, to manage, to secure your data in a way that enables the technology to deliver the benefits that you look for. And that's really important in Gen AI. And the other areas that we see CEOs being worried about in terms of challenges around Gen AI are the people side. People are the most important asset. That this technology will do a fundamentally better job of enabling people.
The good news is that almost all of our respondents plan to hire more people in the next 3 years. But 90% of Irish CEOs believe that talent availability and reskilling is a challenge to their company prosperity.
It's great to see the optimism there is in building and growing headcount among Irish CEOs at almost 100%. It's quite phenomenal, and particularly when you take it that most of those CEOs are operating in a full employment market. Some of the opportunities there are from technology developments and regulatory challenges, etc. They are going to require employees to develop their careers, and employers have a really significant role to help them in that upskilling throughout their career.
Our CEO Outlook shows that almost 2/3 of Irish CEOs have embedded ESG in their strategies, and 3/4 of CEOs told us that it will be between 3 and 7 years before they see a return on ESG investment.
There is a societal piece and a governance piece, but specifically on the climate piece, what we're hearing from clients is that they are finding it challenging addressing and achieving their net zero goals. ESG should remain a clear part of a CEO's strategy, even though it is challenging and it is hard and it is going to take a bit more time.